SMS Racing on the front row, pace car is in. Very quick green flag, and there it is already. We are underway at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Urman already looking to make a move. Matthew Levine is right there as well, looking to take over that third position from Jesper, who has gained a position off the start. But Levine trying to go for another one here. Around the outside, gonna try to make it a 1-2-3 for SMS Racing. Late on the brakes on the primary tires. Gonna go around the outside here into turn 6. Jesper hanging it tough though on the inside now for the next bit as Levine pulls off the pass. Takes over that third spot, so it's SMS on the first 3 positions. As Naslund's already gone into the pits, probably had enough. As it's Dinsdale still out in the lead in front of Will Lyon. Looking further back, sees a Gabriel losing a little bit of ground to Sam Moll up ahead, who locks up by the way. The inside front going into turn 12, but at the end of the first lap it is still Dinsdale from Will Lyon, Matthew Levine, Jesper Urman, Aguilera, Moyle, Gabriel, Mills, Alexander and Robertson. That's the top 10. Then we've got Flaker, Garcia, Ike and Naslund in the 14th position. Andreas Ike also slipping back loads of positions, and so is Connie Naslund, who has gone into the pits already as I mentioned. So let's go back to the opening lap and see what happened to those 2 drivers. It's Andreas Ike on the inside and that's Cesar Gabriel hitting Andreas Ike on the rear. And Andreas has a little bit of damage, it seems, on the side pod. Tries to rejoin the circuit there, which he does in 13th place. Seems like Connie Naslund has suffered from the pits. Maybe some technical difficulties for him there, which meant that he couldn't properly take the green flag. But either way, we got 13 cars still running on the lead lap. The 14th car that attended this race, Naslund, is already out. As SMS Racing continues to be in the top 2. As Levine has slipped back to 4th again. Jesper Urman getting back by. We'll quickly cover that move for position, which we missed as Urman just locks up the front and Levine on the outside here pulls off the pass back again. Oh, as we have another car locking up, that is Aguilera in the 21, making his first appearance in the league today. And Matthew Levine, cloudy skies, which will help the red tires stay in their operating window. And there we go, push the pass for Aguilera on the outside going into turn 6. Turn 5, sorry, going into turn 6 now. As Levine loses that spot now to the 21. Very nice clean move. Up 2 spots from the start. Jesper Urman up 1. Then it's up 2 for Cesar Gabriel and Sam Moore, both as they go side by side now. In the middle portion of this lap, as we got more cars joining this battle. There's contact between Cesar Gabriel and Sam Moyle, but both of them able to keep the car on the road, mostly anyway, as Cesar Gabriel did take a trip through the grass, mowing some grass there, but still on the track and still going. As Taylor Mills is struggling as well under the brakes, going into turn 12. Very difficult to slow the car down right there. But Taylor, she manages to do it. As we got more battles going into turn 2 now. That is Taylor Mills and Sam Moyle, the 2 teammates, battling it out for position. Mills now up 3 spots, sorry, into 7th. Sam gonna lose another position maybe to Seb Alexander. Nope, just has a little look though, but nothing more than that. As we have a car off again, that is Taylor Mills in turn 12. Last lap, Taylor really struggled under the brakes, and I think again that was the case as she locks up and goes straight on through the grass. Rejoins the track without any damage. Oh, Taylor Mills has just slid off again whilst I was looking at the timing and scoring. Of course, just has to do that every time something happens. Taylor Mills skates off in the gravel trap, reverses and rejoins the track. As I try to figure out where this is. This is going out of turn 9, out of turn 10, sorry. Alright, here we go. We got the first leaders to really come into the pits for strategy. Lap 22, 30 laps away from the end. It is Daniel Dinsdale, Jesper Urman and Joao Aguilera first into the pits. Then we got Matthew Levine who also joins them, as well as Taylor Mills. But Taylor about to lose her lap, I think. As Dinsdale stops in his pit stop, first in line. He started from the pole, of course, the race leader. He was before Will Lyon took that over as they all pitted. But Dinsdale going to the primary black tires out of the pit. Got to be careful here. And managed to get by the pit exit just about okay. And there we go. Will pulls off and away with fresh fuel and tires on and in the car. As we are getting word that Seb Alexander has passed Cesar Caber for P7. Let's take a quick look at that. But Will Lyon, crucially, takes the race lead with a lap overcut on teammate Daniel Dinsdale. So a few Ferrari tactics right here in sim racing. Will going a lap longer to get by Dinsdale without actually having team orders involved. Let's go to lap 22 and see the move from Seb Alexander on Cesar Cabrel. As Cesar goes in a little deep into the corner. Well, let me correct myself, a little deep. Goes very deep into turn 2, the keyhole. As Alexander pulls by without any issue whatsoever. Locks the inside front, goes straight on. And yeah, once you're in the grass and in the gravel, there's no way to really go. Or nowhere to really go, I should say. As he does hit the tire barriers with a little bit of damage. So not going to be great for Jesper. As Robinson on the inside now. Also gets by Alexander, who is not up to speed yet on those cold tires. Does get a great run out of turn 2 though on Brandon Robinson. On the push to pass is the 13 trying to defend. It's push to defend. And he does defend that position for now. Oh, Aguilera's gone off. First mistake that he's made today, running in the 4th position, going through 6, 7 and 8. This very technical but fast complex of corners, up the hill, car gets light here, boom, off that little bump up the hill there, the crest it's called. Loses the car, skates right into the tire barriers. Of course, when you get into the gravel, there's no way that you can really stop the car, same for grass. And has some small front wing damage, but it shouldn't be significant enough for him to have to pit as well. Trying to close the gap to teammate. Oh, as Jesper Urban spins again, locks the rears this time. Brake bias too far rearwards, trying to rotate the car through turn 12, and that's gonna cost him dearly. Again, making a mistake. Jesper Urban making those mistakes when he doesn't need to do them. And this is going to be very costly in the championship indeed, as the gap is now 7.2 seconds to Aguilera. With 5 laps to go, I highly doubt that Jesper can make up that ground and pass him again. And Jesper's got to be so frustrated. Won the last race at Indy in a photo finish with teammates, with a teammate, and now ran in 5th, making mistakes pretty much every 10 laps or so, basically. So 3 more corners to go. Turn 11, 12, and then turn 13. And Will Lyon will once again go to victory lane in the Meridian Racing League. He will win the Grand Prix of Mid-Ohio from 2nd on the grid. Dinsdale from the pole finishes 2nd to complete an SMS Racing 1-2. And then Matthew Levine rounds off the podium for an SMS Racing 1-2-3 podium sweep. As there we go, we got some beautiful lineups there for the pictures for Vilda to make after this race. But yeah, just incredible performance by those 3 drivers. Congratulations to all 3 of them. Tune in again next week for Michigan International Speedway. Same time, same place. We'll see you all then. Take care.